Welcome to our exploration of the neuroscience of rock climbing. Our journey begins on Half Dome, Yosemite, at the infamous Thank God ledge. As I approached the ledge, the first few steps felt easy. But as it narrowed, panic set in. "I can't do it, Elena," I called out to my partner. When facing daunting heights, climbers experience a mix of dread and desire. The best moments in climbing come when we balance on the edge of fear and desire. Neuroscientist Kent Barrich studies the nucleus accumbens, a brain region crucial for pleasure and fear. Experiments show that the same brain regions can trigger both wanting and fear. The nucleus accumbens acts like a switch, toggling between pleasure and fear. As a climber, I felt this fickleness of fear firsthand. "The line between pleasure and fear is thin," says Barrich. Extreme athletes like Steph Davis and Alex Honnold thrive on this balance. Honnold explains how the consequences of climbing heighten focus. It forces you to go into that state more because the higher consequences just demand more attention, more focus. Flow is a state of intense concentration and immersion, crucial for climbers. Experiencing discomfort leads to personal mastery and transformation. It comes from those moments in climbing where you just have to flip the switch and be like, "Oh, now I'm going to perform." Even smaller climbs can lead to significant personal growth. It's liberating when you manage fear and do things you didn't think possible, Davis states. Eric Reimer is a professor at Leeds Beckett University whose research centers on athletes who do sports like base jumping or free solo, ropeless, rock climbing. Reimer says it's the committed nature of these endeavors that heightens the rewards felt by those brave and skilled enough to do them. Reimer points out that the flow-like state achieved by the extreme athlete differs from the more traditional definition of flow, for example, in the experience of time. Both types of flow, though, rely on balance in their own way. Reimer has found that most people who do extreme sports aren't in it for the adrenaline, the hormone triggered by our innate fear response. Adrenaline is a sign that we're in over our heads, or that something has gone wrong. Instead, the drive to put oneself into uncomfortable, scary situations is about showing mastery in the face of extreme circumstance. Different dopamine receptors in the brain determine our emotional state. Climbers often find themselves in a state of flow, a balance of fear and focus. "This is going to be awesome," I told my partner, convincing myself as much as her. As I prepared to climb Serenity and Sons, I faced my fears head-on. Letting go of fear, I felt exhilarated as I climbed Serenity and Sons. In conclusion, rock climbing serves as a unique lens into the human psyche. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the mind and the mountains.